Hello, good morning to all. Can you hear me? Am I audible? A very good morning, Ira, Joshua, Simeon, Joshua,
Good
Abigail,
morning,
and
sir.
Laura.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Very good morning. Very good morning. Okay, so we'll start our class. Just give me a second. Please.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Very good morning. Okay, so what we were doing, we did this thing, we did 8.1. Okay, now we'll do more questions for a calculation of a quantity or a number. Okay, so first of all, uh, we want to learn. Okay, first we'll do one question, and then we will do the next one.
Question on which one, sir?
Okay, Andrew, can you read this?
In an examination, Neetu scored 62% marks. If the total marks is
Okay, so now this type of question we have to do um, like how we have to do little different. Okay, see, uh, see, 62% of the total into score. How many? How much score? 62% of our total. So we have to write it like this. Let the marks let the marks obtained by need to be like we don't know. Okay. Now 62% of our total. So we have to write like this. 62% of total marks, which is 600, she got X marks, which she obtained. Did you understand, guys? Yes or no? Ira, just like whatever the total marks is there, of that 62% she scored. So 62% of 600 is the mark obtained. Understood? So I wrote that in the form of equation. 62% of total marks is 600 is the marks obtained. Did you understand, Simeon? Turn on the camera, please. Ira? Okay. So now 62% can be written as 62 upon 100. Yes or no? Guys, into 600. Yes or no? Okay, because of means multiplication and 600 is already there. So is equals to x. Now if I will solve this, then become 12. Oh,
Sir, why not just do 62 by 100 into 600?
62 by 100 into. So that only I wrote it, na? But we have to write the statement first. Then only we can do that. So it means that total mass obtained will be 300. Understood, guys?
Sir, could you
Yes or
just
no?
could you tell like the third step again?
This one.
Yeah.
So I simply this zero, I just 100 and 600 is there. So this zero and this zero will cut. This zero then zero will cut. 62, 6 is 350.
Oh,
372.
okay. Sir.
Total
Sir,
mass obtained.
isn't it 372?
Yeah, already there. Okay. Did you listen, guys? Okay. Quickly write it up. We done?
One minute, sir.
This one done? This one has doubts. This one, please. Wait, no doubt. Simeon, you have any doubt?
No.
No doubt, sir.
Now we'll do this question. Shall I use this?
Yes, sir.
1 minute.
So these questions are easy questions, sir.
Yeah, I'll give you the hard one also.
Give a hard one. Please give a hard one, sir. Very hard one. Give a...
Okay, I'm releasing this. The
Sir,
question. Yes.
the previous question, can we also solve it like x by 600 into 100 equals 62 percentage?
X by 600 into 100 is equal to. Yeah, correct.
So I did that, but I'm getting 3.72.
I will do X by ये क्या हो रही है x by 600 into 100 is equal to 60. We are writing like this. This and this. This and this and this and this and this. So x is equal to 6. X is equal to 372.
So the 62 won't have 100 below it.
No. Because you multiplied by 100, then you will not do that.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Now do this question. So how we will do this? Can you read this, Simeon?
Sir, I'm solving it.
Yeah. Can you read this question? Just read.
Naresh earns 30,800 per month. He keeps 50% for household expenses, 15% for his personal expenses, 20% for expenditure on his children, and the rest he saves. What amount does he save per month?
So we have to do it like this, guys. Let the amount is
I'm solving it like in proportion.
proportion. How proportion?
Sorry?
How proportion? It's how you're solving.
Like using proportion. 15 by 100 to x by 30,800.
X by 30,800 is
I
equals to
think
50 by 100.
I think you have to add 50, 15, and 20, and then and then subtract 100 minus the sum. And that percent of 30,800 is the answer.
Okay. So now, guys, everyone, please pay attention on the board. So he spends 50% on household. He spends 15% on personal expenses. Okay. He spends on 20%. He spends 20% on expenditure on his children. Okay. So now, how much total he spent? So total he
85%.
spent, yes, 85% he spent. So it means that rest out of, because every time you have to calculate by 100 with the 100. So like 85% of his salary he is spending it. So how much is saving?
15%.
How much?
25%.
How much is
15%.
15%? Yeah. So he saved
Sir, is my answer
15%.
correct?
Simeon, send it to my Hardik Varshney because the mobile chat got glitched. I'm not able to see the personal message. I don't know why. I have to rectify it and do it. So he saves 15%.
Sent
Okay, let
it.
me check it. Okay. He saves 15% uh, on, okay, he saves 15%. So 15% of his salary is 30,800 will be the amount he saves. Did you
Got the
understand that?
answer. Got the answer. Got the answer.
Yes or no? Joshua, did you understand? Joshua? So the 50% of his salary he saved, which is the amount. So 15 upon 100 of means multiply 30,800, and when you will multiply it, it will become 15 into 308, which will be the amount. So when you multiply it, what will you get?
4,620.
Yes, I also got that one.
Yes, 4,600. 4,600. This is the amount he saves.
Can we write it now, sir?
Yeah. So this, like this, you have to write in steps, guys, because the steps matter. Okay. If you're writing these steps, well and good. You can do it.
Done.
It's also an easy question, sir.
Yeah. Very easy.
Very, very easy. Just have to add the 50, 15, and 20, and then subtract the 100 minus this. Just one addition and one subtraction. Just basically.
You done?
Yes, sir.
Can you be writing?
No, sir, 1 second.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
in the NIOS Max exam,
Hmm.
will we be allowed to take simple calculators?
No. Not at all.
No, calculate. Abigail.
But sir, like in the lesson 11 in physics, we have some big numericals, all that we have to solve without calculator.
Yes. No, without calculator. Only in IGST board, the Cambridge, you are allowed to take the calculator. But not in CPSC or even in your state board or in NIS. No. Okay, shall I raise this? Okay. Now we will learn about something new, which is called as hashtag increased percentage. Now, increased percentage is basically there is a formula. The formula is increased number upon old number into 100. Okay, increase number upon old number into 100. So, for example, Rahul has a salary of 10,000. Okay, so he has a salary of 10,000. But now, because of the appreciation, now the salary becomes 12,000. Okay, before it was 10,000, now it becomes 12,000. So what is the total salary increase? So for that we have to solve it like this. So first of all, we have to calculate the increase number. Now what is the increase number? How much it increased? So now it becomes 12,000, and before it was 10,000. So if I will solve it, so it means that 2,000 salary got increased. Did you understand, guys? Yes. Now if I will put into the formula, so increased percentage is equals to increased number, which is 2,000 upon previous number, like previous old number is this much, not new number. So it becomes 10,000 into 100. So if I will cut, and if I will cut this and this, so it means that 20% hike in the salary. There is a 20%. Yes, Jashwan.
So it does not mean the new number that he has?
No. The new number we will use for the subtraction to get the increased number, but we will always divide with the number which was old, like the old salary, like that.
So
Understood?
basically, increase percentage is like the increase percentage of the amount From the previous to the new.
Yeah, from the previous one. Correct. Okay. In the same way, there is one more percentage is also there, which is called as decreased percentage or reduction percentage. Okay, which is also same as decreased number upon old number into 100. Okay, so old number into 100. For example, okay, we'll do one question. Write it down. We'll do one question on. Quickly write it down.
Done writing.
Okay. Jashan, did you understand? Joshua, Ira, please ask me if you didn't understand. Okay, I'm erasing this.
So once again.
Samosa, no samosa.
Shall I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now do this question and do it with step. Like every step is necessary. Okay. Shall I erase this?
Got the answer, sir.
Yes. Okay, good.
Even I got it.
Correct. Everyone got it? Any problem, Joshua?
So I'm doing it. Sir.
Okay, okay, do this question. Good, Abhigil.
Got the answer.
Oh, good. Okay, we'll do one more question. Should I do this, guys? Are you
Go
getting it or
fast.
not? Okay, good, Jeshkan. Correct. Abhigil, correct. Joshua, are you getting this? Bethia? Joshua?
Yes, sir, I'm getting.
Okay, you got the answer. Did you send it to me?
I'll send it.
Send it to you. Bethia, are you getting this? No. Yeah, I'm reading this. Now we'll do this question. Okay, 60% of the student in the schools are girls. The total number of girls in the school is 690. Find the total number of students in the school. Also find the total number of boys. So I'm giving you 2 minutes. You try it. I mean, you solve it, and then I will also solve on the board. Okay, with the steps, with all the steps, and then you guys check your answer, your steps with the board. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Can you do it by yourself?
Yes, very easy question.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's okay. If you didn't get it, just ask me. And any question if you want to ask me. Ira, you got it or not?
Also, I'm thinking, I think I'll get it.
Okay. So I'm doing on the board. Don't see on the board. Okay. When you need help, then only you're allowed to see.
Got the answer. I'm sending it. Is it correct? Wait, sorry, calculation mistake.
Wait, got it, sir. Got the answer, sir.
This is the answer. Everyone got it, or you want me to ask that how you got it, sir?
So can you explain?
Yes. Good. See, first of all, we don't know the total number of students. So I am taking let the total number of students be X because I don't know. Okay. So if 60% of the students are girls, so it means that the total students, like 60% of the total students are the girls. Now 60% of the total students, I don't know the total students, that's why I took it as X. 60% of X are girls. Now what is the total number of girls? Are 690. Did you understand? Yes or no? Yeah. So, so 60 percentage, like percentage, when you will change to fraction, it will become upon 100. Of means multiply. X was already there, 690. Now this 0 and this 0 will cut. This 10 will go to the that side, it will multiply, and this 6 will go and it will become divided. And when I solve it, I got the answer as 1150. It means that the total number of students is 1150. Now the total number of students is 1150, which is equal to total number of girls plus total number of boys. So I just put it and then I subtracted and then I got the answer. Understood? No.
Sir, can you explain the divide and the multiply one?
This part?
Yeah.
Now 10 is in division form. It will go to the left side of equals to multiply.
Yeah.
Now 6 in the multiplication form with the x. It will go and it will divide. Now, when you will simplify it, so first I cut to the table of 3. 6, 3 to the 6. And 3, when I divide it, so it becomes 2, okay, 230. Then I divided with the table of 2, and the 2 and 2, 115 the 230. Then I solve it. So 1150 into 10, 1150.
Got it.
Everyone got it? Betya, Abigail, Ira got the same answer.
Yes, sir.
No, sir. Actually, I didn't calculate. I didn't strike the 0 and 0 and 60 and 100, but I took it to the other side like that, and
Mm,
I cancelled 690 and 60, and I had
mm.
100. I got 11.5, and I forgot to add the 2 zeros of 100. So I was wondering, like, where did I go wrong? How is this only 11.5 students?
I mean, this one student is become half. Only half part is coming. Either only the stomach above part or the below stomach part is only that part is coming according to the real answer. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So homework.
No, sir, please, I don't want, sir.
Why you don't
At least
want it?
you'll have extra homework to do this. And we'll all have to suffer because of it.
That's it. I got only 5 questions.
Okay, that's it. This is your homework. Okay. Okay. So we'll stop this math class. Now we will have science class in coming 3 minutes. So be prepared. Till then, go. Bye, Abigail. Bye, Sundar. We'll meet on
Bye,
Monday.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Sir?
Yes.
So now you're making science 40 minutes and that time science was 20 minutes. How come?
Yeah, because we have to read science also. Science, we are running a little late.
Now you're giving us science more time and math less time.
No, no, not equal.
That time?
That time it was little science. Was okay. Go and take break. Come back in 3 minutes. Turn on your camera, please. Okay. So where were we? We were doing chapter number. Okay, so we did the floods, we did forest fire, we were doing. Yeah. So now we learned that forest fire it's very dangerous to.
Sir.
Yeah.
Forest fire, we didn't start. We start from first one. Yes, sir.
We didn't start forest fire. We did forest fire.
No, we didn't. No, sir. No, sir. We didn't start.
Yeah, we did.
little bit we did, like
We
matchsticks and cigarettes.
Yeah, we did half, not fully. So we will start like effects of forest fire. So for revision, I will give you that summary also, like what we did in the forest fire. So forest fire is a fire which can occur naturally also, which can be human made also. Why? Because if somebody is doing bonfire and when they went to that camp, like away from that camp, and that bonfire is not fully like if it is still burning, then, because of the wind and all that thing, that fire can reach out to the forest and then can burn the forest and the wildlife. So, forest fire is very, very bad for the environment. It creates lot of pollution. It creates lots of waste of material, like wildlife, like forest, like medicinal plant, and it creates a lot of smoke. It is very, very, very harmful for the environment. If forest fire is there. So recently, it was in the Australia. Many kangaroos and everyone burned. Amazon forest also one of the greatest forest
Then,
fire
sir,
that happened. Sorry.
in January, no, LA was one. Los Angeles, LA.
Los Angeles is not a forest fire. Okay, Los Angeles is a city fire, we can say, because all the houses are made up of wood. So because some fire came, so
Like I heard of like
what?
six fires came. Like 6 fires came. So much fire was there that time, January.
Yeah, वो मैं खुद फोन पे था. So forest fire is the fire which come not according to the um like it's not controllable. If forest fire is there, then it's rarely controllable. We need a lot of the prayer so that the cloud can come and the rain can come and it can just like burn out, like not burn out. What is it?
Out,
Sorry.
put out the forest fire.
Yeah, put out the forest fire. Perfect. Okay, so now effects of forest fire. So yeah, Shishran, read this. Where's Jawan? Shishran.
I don't know if he's coming for class today. Effects of forest fire. Fires are a major cause of forest degradation and have wide-ranging adverse ecological, economic, and social impacts. Loss of valuable timber resources, biodiversity, and extinction of plants and animals, loss of natural vegetation, and reduction in forest cover are the damages caused to the environment by forest fires. Fires may also lead to degradation of catchment areas. Other environmental impacts of forest fires are global warming, change in the microclimate of the area with unhealthy living conditions, soil erosion affecting productivity of soils, and the depletion of the ozone layer. Approximately 300 million people are directly dependent upon collection of non-timber forest products for their livelihood. Forest fires are also responsible for loss of livelihood for tribal people and other rural poor.
Okay.
Prevention.
So forest fire will do a great shift in the livelihood also. Why livelihood also? Because the all the forest where the Adivasi peoples are living in the forest. Now the forest fire came, they have to move their places. So it is a great shift in the livelihood also. And it's a great destruction, I want to say to last. It's a great destruction. Okay. Jahan, where is Jahan, Jashwan?
I don't know if he's coming for class today, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's outside. Huh?
No, he has lots of writing he needs to do. TMAC.
Okay, okay. Okay. So he needs any help in TMA, just let he ask. Okay. Yeah. So preventive measures and management. Read this, Joshua.
Damages caused due to a forest fire can be controlled by the following means. Get dry litter, example, dying twigs, leaves, etc. Remove during summer season. Call a fire brigade. Try to put out the fire by spraying water or digging around the fire zone.
Mm. Yeah.
Move farm animals and movable goods to a safe place. Do not throw smoldering bidi, cigarettes, or leave burning wood sticks around. Do not enter a forest if it is on fire. Can you answer why it is difficult to control forest fire? You may discuss with your elders or take the help of the internet and answer the questions in not more than 50 words in the space provided below. Based on the information collected, inform all the members of your family and the others about the ways in which a fire can be caused and the methods to prevent fire.
Yeah. So because forest fire is uncontrollable, like all the trees, all the burning materials are there. So if all the burning materials are there, so like trees by trees, they all will burn, and it needs a huge amount of water to 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 put out the fire. Okay, so because of that, it's very difficult to control the forest fire. Did you understand? Now tsunami. It's not tsunami, it's tsunami. Now what is tsunami? Can you tell me?
Tsunami is an ocean wave.
It's ocean wave. Okay. Anything else? Anything else you want to add on?
Tsunami is caused due to earthquake under the sea.
Yes. So basically, I told you Japan is very earthquake prone area. Yes. So like I remember that year, which is 2011. 2011, there is a tsunami came in the Japan, and it was very destructive, very destructive. Okay, like tsunami, what tsunami is basically, like there is a seabed. Okay, in that seabed, the earthquake happened. Now, because of earthquake happened, there is a waves form in the ocean which is non-controllable. Means you can't stop that waves. The waves which is looking like it's very silent wave or it's very slow wave, but when it will come and it will hit the surface, it the all the water of the sea, like most of the water or the water of the sea will come on the road and it create a good destruction. I'll show you some video of tsunami. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Scary tsunami is cool. It will look like that it is very slow waves. Nothing is happening. That's it. Tell us about the situation. Never experienced it like this. My wife and I stood outside and basically held on. Just give me a second. Jesus Christ, look at that. Where's the video? Okay. Mhm. Okay. So you can see this. Yes. This is how tsunami comes. This is how tsunami creates.
And on March 11th, 2011. We saw that at this moment, the sea began to surge, and the tsunami elder brother could not resist his inner impulse. He wanted to come to greet Japan earlier, give them a close encounter, and let them feel the consequences of eating sashimi every day. We saw that the seawater was rushing at a speed visible to the naked eye, and this time the big brother tsunami could really be unleashed completely. At this time, it can be seen that the seawater has rushed through the protective dam, eroding the entire road in an instant. Wherever the seawater went, all houses and vehicles were looted in an instant, and soon brothers. But they did not know that they would face the largest tsunami in Japan's history in a few minutes, and they did not know if the two were safe afterwards. Any big fish in the sea so they could catch one and go home for a full meal. But in bridges to crumble and traffic to be paralyzed. To make matters worse, this disaster also led to a series of serious consequences, including the accident at the Fukushima nuclear power plant. The accident at the Fukushima nuclear power plant was one of the most severe consequences of this disaster. The tsunami knocked out the power supply to the nuclear power plant, resulting in the reactor losing cooling and control. This caused a series of explosions and leaks, releasing large amounts of radioactive material. The nuclear accident in Japan has had a huge impact on the environment and human health, and the area around Fukushima remains uninhabitable to this day. However, the Fukushima nuclear leak caused by this earthquake has caused great harm to the whole world. But Japan's nuclear leak disaster has shown us that, in addition to providing human resources, nuclear energy can also become a double-edged.
So because of that, yeah. So because of the tsunami, it was a great destruction. You see in the video, you saw in the video that the great debris of houses, of car is looking like a toy car. It's
Yeah.
not a toy car.
Like,
Okay.
like the
Was
tsunami washed away everything. Such a
so,
big tsunami.
so like flood is overflow of the river, but tsunami is the earthquake in the seabed. And because of that, like it was looking like it's very small. Yeah, you can stop it with your hand, but when it will come with a great force. When it will hit the surface, it will hit the surface with a great force, and that great force, like you can't handle it. Like if car is looking like a toy car, if car is looking like so light in front of tsunami, then what the human will do? You saw that houses like looking like a paper house in front of tsunami, and it's just flowing with the flow of water. Okay, so it created a great destruction, and in 2011, because of that, nuclear power plant in Fukushima, Fukushima, something. So in Japan, it got the nuclear reactor got burst, or there's a leakage of radioactive material also, and it created a great destruction in Japan. So all this happens. So yeah, the tsunami happens usually in Japan, and in tsunami is also called as harbor wave. Okay, harbor wave. Okay, so yeah, can you read this? Who will read? Prithya will read.
The word tsunami is a Japanese word meaning harbor wave. It involves the displacement of very large quantities of water due to earthquakes, landslides, or volcanic eruption. Tsunami occurs due to earthquakes under the ocean. Natural barriers such as shoreline tree cover can mitigate effects of tsunami.
Do you know?
Did you know in the aftermath of the Indian Ocean tsunami of 26 December 2004, the Ministry of Earth Science has set up an Indian Tsunami Early Warning Center at the Indian National Center of Ocean Information Service, INCOIS, Hyderabad. The center
Now
is
INCOIS, because in examination they can ask you the full form of INCOIS. So it's Indian National Center of Ocean Information Services. So it's set up by, because if something happen in Indian Ocean which create a tsunami, so everyone should be prepared for that. Okay, before the tsunami, everything should be prepared. That is it. Understood? Yeah, read this, Ira.
Some important case studies. On December 26, 2004, an earthquake of 8.9 intensity struck Sumatra in Indonesia, with the epicenter near its west coast. This triggered a series of devastating tsunamis along the coast of Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and India. In India, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, and Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Andaman and Nicobar Islands was severely affected. About 10,000 people died and several thousands were rendered homeless.
So I guess our pastor was in Tamil Nadu at the time. I heard that in Chennai, I guess, and he also saw that waves are coming from the coast, and it was very, very, very hard waves were there. So in also in Japan, you can see, like we saw the video of Japan also, like all the cars are just flowing with the water, like it's like a toy car, or the house is like a paper house. It is so light in front of me. Like, can you read this, entry?
Man versus nature. Earthquake, tsunami, nuclear radiation threat in Japan. On March 11, 2011, one of the most technologically advanced countries, Japan, was hit by an earthquake of 9.0 magnitude on Richter scale, followed by a 13 feet tsunami in a few minutes. It was the strongest in the world since 130 years. Sendai Airport was inundated with cars, trucks, buses, and thick mud. A large fire erupted at Cosmo Oil Refinery.
State of
State of emergency was declared as 5 reactors of 2 nuclear power plants lost cooling ability. Dangerous levels of radiation leak were reported on 15th March 2011 from Fukushima plant after third explosion and fire.
Yeah. So because of that increase, it's what state emergency in Japan. Yeah, read it. Yeah, yeah. So the blue one, please read the blue one. Pink one.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The force of the quake moved the island of Honshu by 8 feet to the east, and the rotation of the earth was sped up by 1.6 microseconds. The quake happened at the intersection of the North American and Pacific plates in the northwestern side of the Ring of Fire. The quake caused a rift 15 miles below seafloor that stretched 186 miles long and 93 miles wide.
That much force was there that it moved the island. island Honshu by 8 feet. Shift, and the rotation got fed at 1.6 microseconds. So that much great earthquake came and we see that destruction. Yeah. So landslide. Can you read the landslide, Bethia?
Every monsoon, we hear the massive landslides in the hilly region leading to blockage of roads. A landslide in the gravitational movement of a mass of rock, earth, or debris down a slope. It occurs when a hilly slope becomes unstable. The natural reason of a landslide are groundwater pressure acting to destabilize the slope, volcanic eruption, earthquakes, erosion, etc. This is one of the natural environmental problems which is influenced by human activities such as deforestation, dynamic blasting of rock, earth, work, construction, vibration, etc. These activities need cutting down of trees whose roots hold the soil in place.
Basically, in the basically in hilly areas, we saw a lot of landslides. So what happened? The people in the hilly area, they cut the trees, they deforestation, and then they made their home. Now, basically, trees also prevent us from the soil erosion. Now, what do you mean by soil erosion? Soil erosion is the removal of top layer of the soil. Okay, why? How trees do this? Like they hold the soil, okay, with the help of their roots, and the soil due to the like if the air will come, if the water will come, so the soil will not fall. Tree root hold that. Okay, so landslide, it happens because of deforestation. So it's a human influence also. Okay, because of the construction, because of the earthwork, because of the blasting of rocks, like they are making road through hills, so they blast it, and because they blast it, so all the trees, all the rocks will come out. So basically, what I'm trying to say, the landslide is also a human influence. Understood, Edric?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. So you may heard in Kerala, in Karnataka, major landslides occurred in the hilly areas. I think Wayanad. Wayanad is the correct word of previous year. In Wayanad, there is a landslide. There was a flood. So it's a human influence also. Why? Because uh, a great human life destruction. Okay. So now cloudburst. So we'll read the cloudburst. So cloudburst is a situation in which a cloud holding water, it got burst, like the clouds got burst, and a maximum water comes on the land in the form of rain. So basically, it happens in Uttarakhand also, in which the cloud got burst. Because how the cloud burst happened? The extreme amount of water which holding by a cloud, now it's not able to hold it, but now it gets burst. And because of that, a good flood came in that place. So it's Uttarakhand. Okay, read this, Ira.
Cloudburst. When we hear the news of landslide, it is often accompanied by cloudburst. A cloudburst is an extreme amount of precipitation, sometimes with hailstorms and thunderstorms. It occurs for a few minutes and can create flood conditions, which often result in landslides. On 6th August 2010 in Lee, a cloudburst and heavy rains caused flash floods. About 193 people were reported to have died and 200 people were reported missing. Thousands of people were rendered homeless and extensive damage to property and infrastructure took place.
Yeah. So a good cloud burst Like instant flood will come. Why? Because a heaviest rain will come in that place. Understood, guys? Yeah, please.
So, Misa,
Hmm.
preventive measures and management. Prevention of natural disasters like cyclones, tsunamis, cloudbursts is not in human hands. However, early warning systems could help in saving lives. It is also important to have a ready home plan to tackle aftermath, especially for those living in the vicinity of disaster prone areas. The following
Hmm.
link and helpline may help you in preparing your plan.
So we should be ready with like if I'm in Rajasthan. In Rajasthan there is no class, there is no chance of tsunami, there is no very chance of earthquake, no hilly areas, so we are safe. But like the places like Japan, they have a lot of things. That's why I told you they are not making their house with the help of bricks. They are making their house with the help of wood. Okay. In near they have all the barriers. They make very good barriers for the tsunami effect to reduce the tsunami effect. So uh, they should have a tackle plan for that also. Understood, guys? Yes or no? Now this is your homework. Just now, please update this homework in the group. 1, 2, 3 is your homework for the science, and this 4, 5. Okay, understood, guys? Any problem in that? Any problem? No problem. Okay. So we'll end this class. The impact of human population and environment will be on Monday. So I hope you get the class to the impact management. Okay. See you. Bye.
Bye, sir.